Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Aquarius and what does Aquarius need to know. Messages for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Okay, you could definitely be dealing with a fellow air sign. I've got the Queen of Swords, the Justice, which is Libra, and the Lovers, which is Gemini. This is an important message about being true to yourself in any kind of relationship, whether formal or casual, any kind of contract that you're entering into. Something about being very objective and very balanced and stable in the mind, so that you see this very clearly. You are dispassionate, disinterested, as in you are kind of like detached emotionally from the outcome of this. The way that you are approaching some kind of contract or relationship here, some kind of a decision that you are making, very unemotional, very logical, okay? But it's not that serious. I feel like there's a need to be being emotionally detached from this gives you a sort of liberty to be kind of playful. Like it's a big decision to make. It's a serious decision to make. You can't put it off any longer. You're going to have to do it. You've been kind of hanging in the balance here. But I'm picking up on a kind of almost like a childlike or a return to innocence or like playfulness. Like somebody who this is so interesting. This is like someone who is very mature and maybe an older person, an older woman who may have a very serious history, or she is a very serious character. She is a serious person, but she has come for full circle in her life, and she realizes that it's not that serious. Like there's a power in being playful. I'm picking up on a very interesting attitude here of someone who's okay, been there, done that, older, but is wise enough like not to take it seriously or to be playful. This is such a cool energy. There's something so powerful about this. Like this person is so secure and so stable that they don't need to take it so seriously. Okay, someone is opening up their mind to a new idea, becoming very flexible. Second childhood. Okay. I'm getting like, so you're opening up your mind to a new idea, a new way of seeing things, a new way of thinking, and finding a very powerful practical application for this new idea. There's a conversation here perhaps with a younger person, and this is someone who may be very eager to prove themselves. You may want to prove yourself. You want to prove how powerful you are. You want to prove how smart you are. You want to prove how good you are at doing something, how you know things, how educated. This person wants to prove themselves to be educated, well-spoken. There's a conversation here happening between these two people. Something really very powerful and eye-opening about it. Considering someone else's point of view. You may have a child or a grandchild, and you come from very different background. You come from very different generations. And there's an exchange of ideas happening here. And both of these individuals are intelligent. They are both well-spoken. And they are both adding something valuable to the exchange. And I feel like one of them is, okay, the older one is more objective, I would say, more experienced. They understand when to take things seriously. They understand most things are not that serious, and it's totally cool to just like laugh at things or be playful. there's a playfulness in the older person, whereas the younger person seems like in this case, the younger person is the more serious one, and because they feel like they have something to prove. Like they take it a lot more seriously. And this is a fun little dynamic because I think the older person sees themselves in the younger person. They see the way they used to be. Like your grandchild reminds you so much of you, or this younger person reminds you of yourself when you were that age. And you know what's going to happen. Like you already know. I'm feeling like somebody gets younger as they get older. This could be a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn placements in your chart somewhere, Aquarius, or you may have this kind of thing in common with a Capricorn or something like that. But it's like getting younger as you get older, because you start to realize things are not that serious, or it's not a big deal. There's some certain things that a younger person would be like adamant about, serious, like they have to, they got something to prove and they got to do this and do that, and like it's not that serious. Okay, I know I'm repeating myself. I don't want to sit here and repeat myself all day every day. So I'm just going to take this here. So what is going on in this relationship, in this situation with my Libra? I mean, Aquarius. You may be dealing with a Libra. You may have Libra in your chart. If so, you may want to look at the recent Libra reading. What is this? Ooh, this is a family member or soul tribe. Soul family. Yeah, this is beautiful. There could be a Taurus, somebody with Sun in Taurus, or a Leo, or Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, or Mars in Pisces. This is beautiful. This is like establishing a very healthy lifestyle, very creative lifestyle. This is a teacher, an eye-opening mentor. You may be mentoring or teaching this younger person. They may be looking up to you. It could be mutual. You could both be teaching something to each other, like back and forth. For every action is an equal and opposite reaction. So it's like for everything you say, they have something also to add. I'm just seeing a back and forth like tennis match, but it's fun. It's like, this is the 10 of Cups. This is spiritually and emotionally fulfilling. It's uplifting. It's supportive. It feels really good. It's like the Sun card, high vibrational, very creative, very loving. This is playful. It's fun. It's loving. It's very good. It's also, there's something very solid with the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant, which is Taurus. There's something very stable and solid about this. There's a solid foundation based on your own values, a solid creative lifestyle. It's very stable. There's a commitment here. There's also someone, maybe a teacher. I see Scorpio here. Yeah, there's going through this metamorphosis. Things are changing. An initiation into a cycle of growth, change, metamorphosis, transformation. So this is like a life-changing spiritual lesson that someone is learning. Initiating a new phase of life where you become the teacher. The student becomes the teacher. You get older. You get younger as you get older. This is so cool. Like, I love it. Like, maybe you're in retirement. Now you have all this free time you can spend with your grandchildren or something like that. There's definitely a difference in power dynamic. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, that's Moon in Taurus. Someone is giving, and there's the scales again. Like it's like giving out information, giving out, I mean, could be giving money. There's somebody who's very generously sharing the wealth of the knowledge and wisdom. It feels like, okay, so the Hierophant is the keeper of the keys. The Hierophant is the teacher. The Hierophant is the mentor. The Hierophant is the librarian. Ooh, Six of Wands. Beautiful, supportive, uplifting. What have we got? Hold on, one more. Eight of Swords? Really? Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. Seven of Wands. All right. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to it. Somebody needs to kind of be a little bit more flexible and open-minded with some new ideas here. Someone's very defensive and has a hard time kind of listening sometimes. It may be this younger person, or somebody is being advised to relax, be a little more open-minded. It's not that serious. trust life, let things flow. There's some interference. Someone has a headache. Someone feels like they have to stand up for themselves. They have something to prove. They have to fight for freedom, liberation. They're stuck in their head in a fight or flight type of mode. I think that's changing. I think, yeah, this is becoming a lot healthier. Yeah. I feel like there's some healing here. There's been this Seven of Swords. It's like, okay, this is in the future. There's been some underhanded undermining. Somebody's negative expectations have been causing them to feel on edge. Someone's felt stuck, trapped, on edge, feeling a sense of futility. This is changing. This is what's dissolving. You're getting through into, yeah, there's healing that's happening here. Pushing through, being open to receive regardless of the consequences, being flexible, open-minded, dropping the guard a little bit, opening up, being open to receive. Libra had an interesting message, and I'm getting this here again from this book, In a Waking State by Edgar Casey, or includes Edgar Casey's views here, his lectures on psychic phenomena, reincarnation, etc., compiled by Richard O. Peterson. I would recommend, because there was this thing about the closed fist neither gives nor receives, but the open hand gives and receives at the same time. Receives as it gives. So someone's opening their hand. The closed fist neither gives nor receives, but the open hand receives as it gives. Something like that. I would definitely suggest watching the Libra reading if you have Libra in your chart, because I do see that, like, opening up, being a little more receptive, allowing for some of these changes, kind of going with the flow a little bit here. Yeah, exactly. The High Priestess, the Judgment. Well, okay. Yeah, there's a new beginning here as well. So this is really profound. I just heard prophetic, like prophetic dreams, prophetic visions. So you are intuiting a higher calling here. Right, the Hierophant, keeper of the keys. His whole job is to be the intermediary, to pass along the knowledge to the next generation as the teacher, initiating the next set of students who will then, in their own time, become the teacher. Someone here may be doing that. All right, I have to stop. What's the message? Observe and witness and rise above and allow yourself to be supported and raised up. There's a liberation here. Being liberated, no longer afraid to receive and to give. Facing fears and overcoming them. There's a rebirth here. There's a rising up from the dead. Someone's not going to be stuck. You're not going to be stuck anymore at all. This is changing. It's over. You're getting what you need. You're going to be in a much healthier place. Physically and emotionally, there's a lot of abundance coming your way. But I do believe that it's important to be open-minded about this. All right, cool. So, seeing the bigger picture, there's a higher calling here. You're learning a very profound spiritual lesson. You're rising up above a set of circumstances. There's a lot of support coming your way. A lot of people want to see you succeed. A lot more success, recognition, and reward for your merits coming into the future. Oh my gosh, I just noticed something. This little child, this baby has a little feather in its hair. Have you ever noticed the little feather? That is so cute. I never noticed that before. This little baby is so freaking cute, by the way. But there's like a little feather in his hair, or her hair, or whatever. It's so cute. That is adorable. It's like, what does that symbolize? What is the little feather in the cap? I don't even know what that means, but it's so cute. maybe that's it. It's just adorable. And so we get the Four of Cups underneath. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming in from the universe being handed to you as you sit in contemplation. So there's meditation, there's contemplation, there's witnessing, there's a premonition, there's a dream, a prophetic dream. There is signs and synchronicities from the universe that you're meant to recognize. They're very specific to you. I just can't get over the little feather in the baby's hair. I've never noticed that before. I've been doing this for a while. I never noticed that. That's so cute. I don't know. It just makes me happy. It's like so superfluous. There's no real purpose to it, just to be fun. Why do you stick a feather in your hair when you're a little kid? Because it's fun. Because it's playful. You're innocent. You're just dressing up. You're adorning yourself with objects of beauty just for the sake of it. Beauty for its own sake is a value in and of itself. The innate value of beauty, the innate value of all living things carrying the spark of the divine, of ornamentation and of decoration and dressing up and being playful and having fun and doing things simply because it's fun, because you want to, because it pleases me. I'm like, little baby, why did you stick a feather in your hair? He's like, because I like it. That's it. That's the whole answer. Because I like it. Because it's fun. Because it pleases me to do so. I found a feather. I pick it up. I put it in a vase. I have a vase, all right? I have a collection of feathers in a vase. Why do I collect the feathers? Because I love them. Because they're beautiful. Because they make me happy. Because they are little signs and synchronicities from the universe telling me I'm on the right path. Because it speaks to me specifically about things that are relevant to me that other people may not understand. That is, I don't have to put it into words. The High Priestess does not put this into words. She is simply the observer. She watches. She sees. So there's a seer here, seeing something from a higher perspective without judgment, without condemning nor condoning, but only observing in order to understand with empathy and compassion. I also feel like someone feels a little bit overwhelmed emotionally, but this is so good. So you're making a choice. Something comes to an end so that something new can begin. You're entering into a new phase. Very emotionally, spiritually fulfilling. There's an offer here. There's an opportunity here. I suggest you take it. It looks like it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really good. I see a lot of light coming into your world. Victory, success, overcoming obstacles, seeing the bigger picture, learning a very deep and meaningful spiritual lesson here about, okay, there are some laws of the universe and about staying balanced here. There's a need to stay balanced, to stay centered in your values, in the laws of the universe, and in your quiet observer, that focal point within, that point of focus that is the silent space from which we observe all our thoughts and feelings, our emotions, our life, the whole thing. Like the eye of the storm. Like you are not your feelings, you are not your thoughts, you are not your identity, you are the observer. And so when you are centered in that, you are kind of detached, but not disengaged. You can be more objective, like we were talking about in the beginning, but you're not emotionless. You are not emotionally involved or disturbed or moved by things, but at the same time, you feel and receive and witness all of these phenomena without being attached to it. To observe without attachment, to engage without trying to hold on to things, you know? There's something to let go, open up, and receive something coming through. Yes. Yes. There's the Ace of Swords. I love it. I feel like that's confirmation for us of the clarity and the focus that is being restored, and a decision that perhaps you've been putting off, but you're getting more information, you're getting new ideas, you're getting a new direction here. And I feel like you're getting direct inspiration from the source. Definitely watch the Libra reading if that calls to you, okay? There may also be a Leo involved somewhere. I don't know if I mentioned that. Or a Scorpio. Libra, Gemini, Taurus, fire sign, Cancer. Wow. Choosing the middle path to stay balanced. Avoid going to extremes. Constantly adjusting, making small micro adjustments in order to stay balanced and stay upright so that nothing throws you off. And I'm going to get you, wait, what time is it? 2020, I just saw 2020 on the clock. Number 20 is the Judgment. Releasing the past, releasing the burdens, being reborn into a new version of yourself, forgiving yourself and moving forward, forgiving others just to drop it, to liberate yourself from any kind of guilt or shame or grudges. Gaining wisdom in order to pass it along. Passing along the wisdom in order to gain more of it. Being an intermediary between spirit and humanity as a higher calling. Witnessing this higher calling. And giving it expression somehow. And creative expression, creative self-expression. But detached from the outcome. Totally detached from the outcome. And yet following your intuition at the same time. Your instincts, your creative instincts. There's a bit of enlightenment here as well as very high vibrational new ideas. Very creative, like a creative breakthrough here. Someone had really negative expectations for this. They felt stuck or trapped, like they couldn't move. They couldn't do what they needed to do. They're being liberated. They're getting what they need. Things are changing. They're no longer stuck, no longer trapped. Opening up to new ideas, becoming more flexible, making adjustments in order to make decisions, using your discernment to make the best and highest decisions for all involved. Receiving a key, unlocking the door, walking through, being reborn. Receiving the outcome, accepting the outcome of this. From a place of objectivity, detachment, and again, this very playful, innocent enjoyment, like really enjoying this. Have fun with it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's see. What kind of oracles do we want today? I want to get you a spirit animal. I feel it. Let's do a spirit animal. That's too many. One spirit animal for my Aquarius, please. Okay, the Protector, White Stag. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That is so appropriate for this reading. Everything that just said. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. So you're creating blessings with your magic here. This is your relationship with nature. You are meant to spend some more time in nature. This will help you to stay balanced and to stay centered. This is your awakening, your spiritual awakening here, awakening this powerful force within. Using your intuition, to go where you need to go. You're going to get there. You're going to go where you need to go. Do we want one more? I feel like I want another animal. I do. I just love animals so much, you know? Let's get another animal. Why not? Personal choice. Yeah, you may have a choice. There's a personal choice here. There's a mountain to climb as well. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. So when you close your eyes, when you think of any animal at all, your favorite animal, what is it? What are they known for? What strengths do they possess? What wisdom can they share with you? What can you learn from that animal? You know, like It could be anything. You could look it up. You could channel the energy of that animal. That could be your personal spirit animal. Whatever that is, you could get back in touch with that. Let's get one liminal space. Why not? One liminal space to end the reading, please. One liminal space for my Aquarius to end the reading. This one. Oh, quiet desperation. What you are waiting for, you may be meant to give it to yourself. There's something you've been waiting for, and it may be that you are meant to give this to yourself. I'm going to read from the book real quick, and then we'll get the heck out of here. We've spent long enough on this. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. I could talk for hours. So, but let's just read this, and that'll close out the reading. Quiet desperation. Do you see him waiting by the phone, waiting for something? Waiting for a call, waiting for a sign? I do see you getting a sign, though. I do see you getting a call from the universe. But the meaning of this card is basically, well, let me read it to you. Let me read it, and we'll see. We'll see what we get from it. Quiet desperation. Who among us hasn't spent hours, evenings, months, and maybe even years waiting? Waiting by the phone for a call that never comes. Waiting for a break, a reason, an answer, an apology, an opportunity, a sign to go or a sign to stay. Unrequited feelings live here. Regret and milk-tooth hope. The soul, knowing magic is immediate, revolts against this self-imposed state of suspended animation. Like in the Eight of Swords, suspended animation. You are likely waiting on something that you are meant to give yourself. Yeah. So there's this state of suspended animation, waiting on something you may be meant to give it to yourself. Think about it. But I just see here, someone is no longer going to be sitting here waiting. I think you're pushing through these negative expectations, pushing through this fear or whatever that's been holding you back. And it's amazing. I see a new opportunity opening up for you. I see new ideas, a new focus, a new renewed sense of clarity, and an ability to now make an important decision that perhaps you've been putting off. And you're making it from a place of feeling liberated and playful and alive again. So that's what I've got for you today, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. Remember, the answers are within you. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.